Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Alright, so I'm gonna make a video. This is gonna be my pretty much one and only conversation on Pokemon and Surging Sparks and what's going on right now. Because we're going from a bull market situation in Pokemon to now it's getting stupid and getting now I think Timmies are losing their T's and just becoming Immies and everyone's just bamboozling. This is getting a little much, so I'm going to give you all my opinion about this whole Scarlet Violet Pokemon thing. I swear this is the most amount of Pokemon videos I've made in years on my YouTube channel. So, okay. As of filming this video, Twilight Masquerade, the last Pokemon release, well, 2 sets ago. I guess if you count the new Stellar Crown, depending when you watch this video. Twilight Masquerade is now just tapped $170 a box plus tax. Obviously, a few weeks ago I made the video in the Rudy warehouse sharing that I have literally like 1,300 boxes of Twilight Eyes Wide Shut. Again, as with most Pokemon sets, they don't sell out at release, and now everybody who waited for the dip got bamboozled, and now the box prices are just on an absolute flippin' fucking tear. And we're going from bull market strength in the CCG Pokemon world to just straight, okay, it's getting a little like, okay, whoa, okay. This leads to the more important conversation of 3 weeks from now, the new Pokemon set Surging Sparks comes out, which then leads us to 2025 with these crazy new Team Rocket and people are losing their minds. I know things go from bull markets to bear markets to bull markets and market cycles change. But when we have a situation where the bull market converts to now many of you all are sending just messages to me. Many patrons are sending me messages saying, Rudy, I don't even care. Just, even if I pay $120 a box or $130 a box at market TCG now, can I buy 60? Can I buy 120 boxes of the new Surging Sparks before it spikes? And can you put aside 10 cases for me? Can you, like, okay, this tells me the behavior out there. It feels almost like a 2020, 2021 situation with like Brilliant Stars or something, and people are fighting each other into Targets and Walmart while they stock the shelves. Now we have a new Pokemon set that's not even out for 3 more weeks. And instead of tanking like every Pokemon set does release and dropping to $99 and $105, and this thing is already like $125 a box on TCG Player with incredible sales and market depth. We're talking not 1 or 2 boxes a day are selling. Like if you combine eBay and TCG Player, we are like the open market of the new Pokemon set 3 weeks from now has a sell-through rate of like 20 to 100 boxes a day. Not including the data with sealed cases on TCG Player or eBay or third-party websites, LGS's, stores all over the country. Like we've converted now from a bear market back to a bull market, and Scarlet Violet actually isn't bad. This is good now. And now everybody wants it. Everyone's like, well, fuck me, I need it. Everyone's into that. And now we've crossed past bull market behavior to now, I like to consider kind of dopamine hitting euphoric. We're all looking for that kind of rush. We're looking to get off with our, this is getting a little, it makes me a little uncomfortable. Okay. Like I can't even run a sale now to patrons and offer 4 cases for $95 a box anymore because the demand is so extreme. I will literally blow through my couple thousand boxes in minutes, oversell, ton of patrons will close their account, can't fill the orders, everyone's going to be angry. So essentially, everybody loses. So now I can't even do things like that because we've crossed from bear to bull to just literally stupid pigs get slaughtered, and now we're all just becoming 2021 buying meme coins and NFTs of JPEG pictures and dumb shit. So now we are back to this very, I don't like this version of Pokemon as much. I really enjoyed the last 2 years of new Pokemon, the most I've enjoyed Pokemon in many, many years. Okay? I enjoyed the XY era until I just got crushed because nobody would buy my XY Pokemon boxes for $80. Then I didn't really enjoy Sun and Moon. Sword and Shield, it was a decent experience. Scarlet Violet, I've actually, from SVO1 forward, hoarding over 1,000 boxes every set, I've really enjoyed it. It's been smooth. Everyone gets mad because they want a price that's $2 less or whatever. You know, the same old Timmy. They're just focused right now. They don't see what's happening. And now, it's not as fun anymore. Because now we're back to this emotional-driven FOMO, because now everybody knows Scarlet Violet, the market flipped on it. And I know this is kind of weird, but coming from probably the guy, I don't know of anyone out there who has a larger position in Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet than I do. And with that being said, I don't like what's happening as much. Because now, like, I have to lower the restriction of how many boxes I can sell each patron. I'm not going to be able to keep 1,000 plus boxes of each set, because right when I run any patron sale, I'm going to get it's going to be literally like a giant penis that's going to come down, filled with tiny Chuck Norrises, and they're just going to bamboozle all day. And it's going to be a mess. Things aren't going to be smooth. People are emotionally charged. That was a weird analogy. What the fuck was that? Should I edit that? I don't edit anything? Rudy doesn't care? Fuck. So, you know, I'm just making this video to forewarn you all. This is the first time I can tell that the market and the public have completely gone full tilt on new Pokemon in years. For the last 2 years, I order 3,000 boxes. I get filled maybe 2,700 boxes. I maybe sell 1,500 boxes to patrons for $100, $105, $109, $110, $95, whatever you do. I usually sell a big chunk. I keep 1,000, 1,200 boxes. Doesn't sell out. We all move on. And everyone's like, And that's what I've been doing the last 2 years. SVO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now suddenly, that's over with. That's it, folks. Like, I don't know if everyone's understanding that we have gone tipping point at this. This is it. We are back to Sword and Shield level of hype in just kind of dopamine-driven, just FOMO attitudes, which is going to lure in a bunch of dumbasses, a bunch of Timmies, and like, even I assure you all, like, I'm even going to have some patrons, which I appreciate you guys, but some of you are going to be like, fucking A, Rudy, how much is that Pokemon box? 111? Fuck that. I saw some guy in my backyard underneath a third bush on the left that was 108. Fucking $3 overcharge. Why the fuck am I a patron? And then we're going to start going back to that again. And honestly, the last 2 years have been really enjoyable. And I'm kind of sad that we are going to step away from that. Now, also, we have other collateral damage. Because now that we're going to have this charge at release, and it looks like it's going to get real worse and more intense as we... Because again, all year I've told you all, this bull market's a real thing. Nobody believed it until the last probably 90 days. But it's a real thing. And most of you missed out. Most of you didn't do anything about it until, oh shit, I guess it is real. And now we can't undo it. And as with everything in life, the pendulum is going to swing to the other extreme. And we're going to go back to luring in people in Pokemon, probably even new Magic with these Universes Beyond, Foundation collector boxes, Final Fantasy, Marvel with serialized... We're going to go back to the other extreme where people who don't give a shit about trading cards are going to jump in because they're going to say like, hey, well, if I rush to Target on Friday morning and I hide out in the parking lot and I push the kids over and I slide into the minivan, I can get the guy who restocks the shelf, and then I can run full speed to the register. Like, we're going to go back to this stuff. And this is what happened in the end of 2020 into 2021 at the beginning before we tipped into the crash. But it was just, I look back at that, it's like it has a bad taste. It wasn't good for the overall consumer and health of the brand. For me, it makes no difference. Honestly, I like it better the way Scarlet Violet SVO1 through SVO6. I like that better. Shit didn't sell. I'd make a video on Pokemon or Magic and everyone just says, there's Rudy with heavy bags of shit he can't sell. What a loser. He's never going to be able to sell. I miss that. Because it was a calmer market in the type of buyers and sellers that were in that market. were different types of individuals who, I don't know, behaved and managed the product differently. Okay? Like, that's the thing is, the people who have, 1,000 boxes of Mr. P, Paldea SVO2, these are people that were probably buying at the beginning and didn't. Now, you got Twilight Masquerade. What, fucking 90 days old, is it? $170 plus tax. When you have items that grow too fast, it's now going to change the people who buy them. Because now, the patrons who normally bought 2 boxes from me, okay, they're going to want as many as they can because they're going to want to flip a case within 30 days, or they're going to be upset, or, it shifts the way the money moves around. And I don't feel it's as healthy. I don't feel it's as stable. And I don't think it's as good for the brand and the rate of change. Like the way Mr. P SVO2 came out at 100, 110, 120 and creeped up to 130, 40, 50, sold out. There's a little restock. Like, that's beautiful. That's a fucking beautiful thing. Scarlet Violet base. Oh, it's a base set, Rudy. It's stupid. Well, your stepsister's stupid, but I still like her on Wednesdays when you're not home. She's adorable. But it's one of those things where SVO1 and SVO4 paradox, those two, like, that's where I'm at right now. You guys can fight and attack all you want, but I'm going after the things that are sitting at $90, or I guess $99, $109. That's the opportunity. Right now, everyone, their stepsister, the ex-boyfriend, Chuck Norris, literally little Timmy at the Chick-fil-A drive-thru slinging waffle fries, are going to go after Surging Sparks. I can already tell, because the volume and sell-through rate is so high, it's already pushing the boxes to $125 plus tax. People are paying $140 shipped on TCG Player and eBay 3 weeks before release, and that kind of drawdown on supply this early, it's not going to allow the box prices to drop to 100 to 110 anymore. And that was one of the things I preached about on this channel for the last 2 years about Pokemon and why everyone should have exposure to sealed Pokemon. Because Pokemon, just like new Magic, it comes out, it stays flat, or it goes down $10. Oh, Rudy, I'm upside down $3. You have a market where products come out, everybody has a chance to say, do I want to buy a case? Do I want to be a part of it or not? The market allowed everybody that choice, and it gave everybody a window of time to make their own decision if they wanted to jump in balls first, or just say, I'll skip it, I'll wait to the next one. That's over with. So now we're back to pre-versions of we're back to Scarlet Violet pre-days, so Sword and Shield days. We're back to the days where things are just immediately going to be hot. Everybody wants as much as possible, which to me is a turnoff. I'm weird. And I like it better when things are slow and steady. It's more manageable. Again, whether it blows out on day one or it's slow and steady doesn't change my long-term net worth or wealth or situation or how many boxes you guys buy from me. It's a better experience. Because now, no one's going to have a fair chance anymore to get into new Pokemon sets at $100 boxes. It's over with. That's gone. The Scarlet Violet trash era that the internet said, of course the internet's never wrong, fucking internet, social media, the smart people of social media who do all these posts on, MySpace with Tom and Silk Road with Little Timmy, all these people who make up these attitudes that Scarlet Violet was over, well, as always, time marches forward and proves that they're stupid as shit and they're wrong, and it led a lot of you all down a bad path of skipping products, and now you got railed. That's just how it is. But the problem is, it takes away my favorite part, and that is Pokemon always allowed everyone 30 to 60 to 90 days to get into any new set for around that 110 a box. And now, it's gone. It's straight up over. I don't give a shit if you want to say, well, Rudy, they print 3 billion cards. Well, Rudy, they're X-raying and CV. They're scanning the boxes. As I told you all, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 45 days ago, while I was in the bathroom dropping pirate ships, I told you all the same thing. All the new cycles will blow over. None of it means anything in the long game. And once again, the people who stay the course, ignore all the short-term market noise. You need to see what the market's really doing. Most people missed out on the Twilight Masquerade situation. Do the math, okay? I'm up, I don't know, probably going to be up $70 a box times 1,200 boxes on Twilight already. I don't even know how much fucking money that is. It's just stupid, okay? It's like Evolving Skies. I don't have 1,000 boxes of Evolving Skies anymore. I'm probably down to like 500 or 100 or 400 or 600. I don't fucking know. But again, when your cost basis at that time is $80 and the boxes are 800 to 900, I don't really care. And that's the other thing I always try to teach you on this channel. I don't care if you buy from me. I don't care if you buy from Little Timmy's Emporium in the 3rd floor basement on your ex-wife's house. Just understand, focusing on trying to pay $102 a box versus $104 a box versus Timmy over there paying $107. None of that matters. Because when we go forward 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 8 years, if a box is $280, $410, $375, nobody gives a shit if you paid $100, $110, or $130. When a box is $2, $3, $4, anywhere in that range, nobody gives a shit. So these are important lessons coming from old man Rudy, who yells at clouds and prancer sizes through Central Park, and I dig a hole, I jump in it, I pretend I'm a carrot, and I meditate, balls out, and these are lessons you guys need to learn. Yeah, it looks like not only is Scarlet Violet going to be another incredibly successful era of Pokemon, most people will miss out. And I went into this era all in, balls deep, skinny dipping, with 1,000+ boxes of every set. And based on the rate of change, the velocity, the speed at which boxes are being repriced in Scarlet Violet, it's beyond anything I had calculated for. I didn't predict it. I didn't think it would be this intense. I thought it would be slow and steady for the next 1 to 2 more years, even though it's already been 2. So like 3 to 4 years. And I got the time frame and the strength of the market incorrect. What I did get correct was that the market would eventually warm up the Scarlet Violet. If there's 12 Scarlet Violet sets, that gives me 12 to 15,000 boxes through the whole era. If those boxes appreciate between 1 and 500%, you're looking at multi-million dollars in profit. That is going to be a good long-term position for myself, my family, and my future, just in that one segment and category. Not including Sword and Shield era, XY era, any other eras, not including Magic, not including Flesh and Blood, not including Weiss, not including Sorcery, not including anything else. It's just another component to playing the long game. So I don't know how you all want to take this video. I'm sure the comment section will just be a shit show of naked people running in circles. But for the people who didn't want to kind of watch this long video, I guess it's just the important takeaway is the market changed quicker than we all imagined. Rudy's opinion is it's going to get way worse, with emotion and fear and FOMO going way worse than what we're seeing now. I think we're in the early phases of FOMO getting really, really hardcore, moving into the holidays, moving into 2025. Pokemon is just way too hot. The print runs are under control. The stability of the market, how they're managing the game, the print runs, the boxes, the supply, the case, they're just doing too good of a job. And it's a beautiful thing when everything works. Other brands, Magic, could learn something from this. You know, when you don't reprint to oblivion, when you have a product where you don't annihilate the value of the single cards into fucking game pieces, you have a beautiful, beautiful economy of an item that truly is collectible and desirable. And the key is to kind of really go into these markets and just kind of try to leave the emotion out and try to understand how this works. That's all I have to say. Hope you all learned something today. You know, hey, if you want to be a patron, I'm sure there's some open slots because this is going to piss people off. Yes, I'll be selling Surging Spark boxes. No, I'm not going to fire sell them. No, I'm not going to allow you to buy 4, 6, 10, 20 cases. Because simply put, I'd rather not sell them. And number 2, I need to sell in lower quantities. It's probably going to be limit to maybe, I'm thinking we'll do limit 1 case. We'll still allow patrons and you guys to buy a whole case, but that's it. No, I don't think we can do double case, 3 or 4 cases. I'll try to see if I can increase allocation or pull from different stores around the country or the West Coast, but it doesn't feel like it. But I know I'll be able to do at least a sealed case for everybody. But past that, I don't know if I can do double cases or anything. It doesn't feel like it. The demand is just way too intense, everybody. I hope this resonates with some of you all, and I hope for people who are not completely stupid in this world, you can understand that the people who make it in this long game and not flip and make $5, the people who build the real wealth, not trying to get rich flipping, you're going to understand that the amount of money and the size of this market is far greater than Rudy or any group of people can be. And don't let the internet, and we're printing 3 billion cards. We're going to x-ray boxes. Don't let any of these news cycles and drama negativity channels and clickbait, do not let that deviate the fundamental power of the brand of Pokemon, how well the management of Pokemon is kind of steering the brand. They are fucking crushing it. I don't think it's going to change. And I think you better buckle up, Buttercups, because it's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day, everybody.